Hey guys, it's Kitty and I am very excited because today I'm going to be fixing up this American Girl doll. So if you can't tell already by looking at her, this is Kailey Hopkins Girl of the Year from 2003 and 2004. And my grandma actually found this doll for me off a website called Shop Goodwill. I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to look it out, check it out. It's a website like eBay. So anyways, she got this doll for me for Christmas, so I'm very extremely grateful for that, but I'm going to be fixing her up today. She really doesn't need a ton of work. She's in really nice condition. She still even has her meat hairstyle in, which is incredible, but yeah, I'm going to be fixing her up. So the very first thing I'm going to do is take off her beautiful dress that she came in. She actually came in Elizabeth's holiday outfit along with the cloak that goes with it. So that is so cool. I've wanted this dress for so long, and the dress is in amazing condition as well. So I'm just going to take that off of her and then we'll take some before pictures. Okay, now that I've taken some before pictures of her, I'm just going to kind of go through all of the things that are, I guess, are wrong with her. She's actually in really nice condition, but there are a couple of things that I'm going to have to fix, so let's go ahead and get started. So the main problem with this doll is how loose her legs are. She's in the dollhouse, so it's kind of hard to show you, but they're super loose. You can probably tell by just looking at them. And I do know how to fix that. Her arms are pretty loose too, so I'm going to have to tighten up all of those. She's got a couple marks on her face and her skin, so I'm just going to go ahead and clean up all of her skin. And I'm also going to wash, and I'm not sure if I'm going to straighten it yet. Probably. Her hair's actually really shiny and soft. It's just kind of messy because it's not brushed, but yeah. So I'm going to fix up her hair. And then other than that, I think she's really in just beautiful condition. I'm so excited to have her. So the first thing that I'm going to do is brush out her hair. Here is what Kailey's hair looks like all brushed out, and it's actually incredibly soft and shiny considering how old the doll is. But unfortunately her hair does tend to shed a little bit, so I'm still going to wash it and straighten it. Now that I have her hair all brushed out, I'm just going to pull it back up into a bun so I can have easier access to her skin while cleaning it. Now that I have her hair pulled up into a bun, I'm actually going to just get started on cleaning her skin. And to clean doll skin, I use a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. The one rule to cleaning your doll with one of these is just to make sure that you do not push hard when you're doing it. Just be really gentle with it and you should be fine. I'm just going to cut this in half because I don't need the full one. It's kind of big. And then you just take like a spray bottle or something and wet one corner of it, and then just start to gently clean your doll's skin with it, just like this. Hey guys, so I'm back and Kailey's skin is all cleaned up. There are a couple spots that I'm going to go over again, but for the most part she's all done with that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to tighten her limbs. So let's go ahead and get started. So to tighten a doll limb, actually first I just want to show you how loose her legs are. They're kind of ridiculous how loose they are, and her arms are pretty loose too, so I'm going to tighten those as well. But what you're going to do first is you just find this little knot at the back of your doll's neck, and you're going to untie this. Sometimes it can be really tight, but since she's an older doll, it's not super tight. So if it's really tight, you can use something like this. This is just like a yarn needle. You can use a toothpick, but I just like to kind of wedge it down into the knot. And her knot is giving me a little bit of difficulty, so I'll be right back when it's untied. So I found that taking a toothpick and kind of finding the knot and shoving it up into it and pulling away my toothpick just broke, but that helps it loosen the knot and you'll be able to get it untied like that. So when you've got your knot untied, you're just going to slowly remove the doll's head. And if this creeps anyone out, you can skip this part of the video, but you're going to take the doll head off and set it down. So when you have the doll head off, you're going to take out all the fluffing, and I'm putting it inside of an American Girl bag. So you're just going to start by, I'll zoom out a little bit, taking a little piece of fluff and putting it inside of your bag or whatever you have to put it, and just make sure that you don't lose any of the fluffing. And you're just going to pull out all of the stuffing inside of the doll. After you have completely unstuffed your doll, you're going to need to gather 4 hair ties. Here's what they look like. And they're just like the thick kind that you use in your hair. And you're going to need 1 for each limb that you will be tightening. So here is the doll all unstuffed. What you're going to do, and I will zoom in a minute, I'll show you with the arm, but it's the same with all of the limbs. So here's the arm, and then if you go inside, you'll see there's just like a white cap type thing. And then you have a brass clip right here, and then you have the string. So what you're going to do is pull it and separate. And this can be kind of tricky. It's better when you have an extra person to help. But you're going to pull and separate, and then you're going to wrap the hair tie in between the brass clip and the white cap. So since I only have myself, this would be kind of difficult, so I'm going to do this off camera and then I'll show you what it looks like after it is done. So here's what it should look like after you are done, and if you hold it here you can kind of see that the arm is much tighter than it was before. So what you're going to pretty much do is just repeat that step with all of the other limbs, so like the other arm. And sometimes the arms won't need to be done, but in this doll they definitely do. You can take the leg and then pull it up, and this is the one for the leg. As you can kind of see, it looks the same. And yeah, you're just going to repeat this process for all of the limbs. Okay, so I have all of Kailey's limbs all tightened, and what I'm going to do next is restuff the doll. So this can actually be one of the most difficult parts of fixing a doll, because you have to make sure that you get all of the stuffing evenly distributed throughout the whole doll. So just make sure that you get a lot of stuffing down by her legs, because it can be difficult to stuff that later on. So yeah, if you need some help, I recommend using, this is just like a broken paintbrush stick, but this helps you like stick the fluffing down into the doll easier. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I have just completed stuffing the doll again, and I was able to get all of the stuffing in. And one of the most very important parts of stuffing a doll is making sure that you get enough stuffing down here, or else you won't be able to get all the stuffing in, and the doll might not be able to stand properly, and all kinds of problems might happen. So just make sure that you're stuffing her evenly. And yeah, but as you can see, she can actually not stand now, but we should probably put her head back on. So let me show you how. So to put the doll's head back on, you're going to take the head and just slide it into the head socket, I guess, and put the front in first, and kind of like that. And now we're going to turn her around, and just, her hair is a little bit in the way, but you're going to tie the strings in a single knot, and then just pull really tightly, and you want, it can be kind of hard, but you want her head to be on there really tightly, so just pull really hard, and then you can have someone put their finger there, or you can just finish it off by tying another knot. Okay, so I'm back, but pretty much what I was saying is you just want to make sure that you're tying this really tight so that the head won't fall off again. If you want, you can get some help from someone. This is about as tight as I am able to get it at the moment. I'm gonna try again and see if I can get it tighter than this, because you don't really want to see a gap right there. But yeah, I'll zoom out and show you the doll now. So here's the aftermath of her limb tightening. As you can see, her limbs are so much tighter. She can kick her leg up. Her arms are tight now. So this really works a lot, and yeah, so I'll be right back when I've gotten her head on. So Kailey's head is now on tight enough, which is really good. So we're going to now move on to washing and cleaning her hair. So first, obviously, I'm just going to take her hair out of the ponytail thing, and her hair is actually really thick, which is super awesome. I know that some Kailey dolls have trouble with thinning wigs, and she definitely does not have that problem, which is super nice. So since she is used, if you're buying a doll used, I would definitely recommend washing their hair, just because it's the most sanitary and it just makes her hair so much nicer. So let's move on to the bathroom. Hey guys, so I'm now in the bathroom, so I apologize for any echoing or bad lighting. But what I've done is just, I've laid a towel down right here, and I've also just put my doll in a towel. That's optional, but to wash her hair, I am using just some regular shampoo and conditioner. This is what I have. And then you're also going to want to have just a little washcloth towel to dry her off if anything goes wrong, and a doll hairbrush. So the number one rule to washing your doll's hair is to make sure that you don't get it in her eyes. And then also you want to be careful when you're getting her head wet along the wig line, because her hair actually could fall off if it gets too wet, so just be careful about that too. So yeah, we are going to just start out by rinsing her hair with some about room temperature water, not hot or not cold. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have her hair all wet now, so what I'm going to do is just take my, where's my shampoo? Take my shampoo, and I'm going to squirt a little bit of it into my hand. You really don't need a lot, and then you're just going to rub this in her hair, and I will be right back when this is all rubbed out through her hair. Okay, so I have the shampoo all in her hair, so what I'm going to do next is just slowly rinse out all of her hair under the water. Okay, now that I have her hair all washed out from the shampoo, we are now going to do the same thing with conditioner. So I'm squirting a little bit of this into my hand, and I'm going to massage this through her hair, and just make sure to get the ends, because those are usually the most frizzy. So just like we did before, we are now going to wash her hair out. Okay, so we are actually done washing her hair, so what I'm going to do is take that washcloth that I showed you earlier, and I'm going to wrap her hair up and bring her back to the other room. Hey guys, so I'm back, and it's actually dark outside, so I apologize for like the change in lighting. But Kailey's hair has been in the towel for a couple hours now, so I'm just going to take it out of the towel and we will see what it looks like. So here is her hair after I took it out of the towel and brushed it, and it's super soft and shiny. I am going to straighten it just to get rid of some of the flyaways and dry ends. And I do have a video completely dedicated to straightening doll hair, so I will link that in the description for those of you who are interested. Because this video is already super long, I'm just going to film again when her hair is all straightened, and I will be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back and Kailey's hair is all straightened. So what I'm going to do next is just trim off the very small flyaways at the bottom of her hair, and then I'm going to blow dry it. Hey guys, so I am back and Miss Kailey is completely done. Yay! I am so completely obsessed with her. She's so cute. Anyways, I would actually recommend blow drying your doll's hair if possible, because it really just brings out the volume in their hair and it just makes it extra soft rather than just letting it air dry. Her hair is really similar to Isabel's hair in my opinion, except it does not have a part. So that just gives her many hairstyle opportunities that I'm very excited to test out on her. Here's what the back of her hair looks like, and it is so soft. And it's just really shiny, and it's like brand new condition, and I'm obsessed with her. So I'm actually going to get her dressed, and I'll take some after pictures for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. But anyways, I love you guys and I will talk to you later. Bye!